Hello world, welcome to Geek4Geeks. In this video, we are going to dive deep into maps and Go programming language. I hope you are excited, so let's get started. Slices are useful for storing collection of data, but the only way you can get data back out of a slice is by using the numeric index. Sometimes it's useful to be able to use other values as keys that lets you look up the items in a collection. Many programming languages support collections like this. In C# and Python, these are called dictionary. In Ruby, they are called hash, and in Java, it's called hash map. We use the term map to refer to this sort of key value list in Go programming language. The idea is that map maps a set of keys to a corresponding value. You can use any type you want as a key as long as the keys are all of the same type. If you know the key a value is stored under, you can use the key to retrieve that value. Let's create a map that stores the name and ages of students. So we are going to specify that it should create a new map, and here specify the type that should be used for the keys. Since we are using names as keys, we are going to use the type of string, and since the value will be ages, we'll go ahead and use a value of type float64. We'll specify that the map should be empty when it starts, and we'll assign a resulting map to the age variable. Now, let's assign some values to keys within the map. So this is just like the syntax for assigning to an array index, except that instead of being limited by numeric indices, we can use any value of the type we specified for the key. So here, we can use any string we want. So we'll create a student with the name of Alice, and we'll say that her age is 12. Next, we'll assign a second key, Bob, and we'll say that his age is 9. Then let's print out the whole map. So format.println ages. Okay, let's save that and try rerunning it. Here we see that the result is a map. Under the Alice key we have the age of 12, and under the Bob key we have an age of 9. The syntax to retrieve an individual value is just like a razor. Slices too, except you use a key in place of a numeric indices again. So we can say format println and let's print the age of Alice and the age of Bob. Save that, rerun it, and prints out the value of those two keys. Similar to arrays of slices, we can use a map literal to pre-populate a map with values. We type them here within the curly braces. So we can say under the key of Alice there should be an age of 12, and under the key of Bob there should be an age of 9. Just separate the key from the value with a colon and a separate multiple key value pair with commas. Let's try running this, and there's our populated map. Moreover, as with array of slices, we can use the range of for loop to loop over each item that map contains. Each key will be assigned to the first variable you provide, and each value will be assigned to the second variable. So if we were to run this for a range loop, it would print out a list of each of the names of the corresponding ages. If you don't need to work with the keys from a map, you can ignore them by using a blank identifier. So for example, we can print just the ages by using a blank identifier in place of the keys. If we were to try rerunning this, it will just print out the ages, or if we want to ignore the values and use just the keys, we can just eliminate the second variable that holds the values. So we can just print the names with this code. Try running that and we'll get a list of just the names. I guess that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and leave a comment. See you in the next video. Happy coding until then.